Craig, when you look at, BYD, this is incredible. Like, without recharging, without refueling 2,000 kilometers, is this, first of all, really doable, and is this groundbreaking?
I think it speaks to the fact that they really see value in pushing the boundaries of what hybrids can do, given the fact that they are, competing on a quarter-by-quarter basis with Tesla for pure battery electric vehicle leadership. It suggests that there are still quite a lot of holdouts and really sort of puts BYD at odds with Tesla, which was kind of scolding the rest of the industry just on their last earnings. When they reported earnings last, they said, EVs are kind of taking it on the chin right now. Hybrids are having this resurgence. We think that's the wrong strategy. This really speaks to this idea that BYD feels differently.
But so are they working on anything else? And when you look at some of the things that are coming out of China in terms of EVs or hybrids, are they really winning the game?
They're dominant in this space in China. I think they're also really viewing this as sort of the way forward for them in a lot of export markets where EV charging infrastructure is not as solid as it is in China. In China, that's one of the big things working in the favor of EV uptake is the fact that you are able to count on a public charge. Throughout much of the country. It's not the case, even in Europe. And so they're really, I do expect that to see them lean into this in some of the export markets where they have really big ambitions to grow.
Craig, what are you expecting from Volkswagen? So you have, the Chinese EV makers that are being supported are doing, quite well. You have a lot of support from the U.S. and then Europe is kind of stuck in the middle.
Yeah, the Chinese loom large over this meeting, I think, more so than ever. The fact that Volkswagen has lost its leadership position in China has been a big red flag for investors. I think, questions about, whether or not they can sort out their sort of do-it-alone software strategy. That's really held them back in terms of delaying new models. I also think it hurts, even once they've gotten those models out, they haven't been as competitive. They're glitchy. They're not as attractive as some of the other wares that are out there. And so they're losing position in some of their most important markets. And the stock price is feeling the effects of that. So we are hearing from investors who are a bit disgruntled with all the above.